Hey there. Man, I just can't seem to connect to this song that I'm trying to write lyrics for. By now I must have spent at least 2 or 3 weeks, just like full days, trying to write lyrics. And all I've got to show for it at this point is a document full of discarded ideas. And it's not so much that these ideas aren't good on their own. They could serve pretty well for other songs, but they just don't connect to the song. So let me try to explain my conundrum a little bit here. So this song, it was written about 2 years ago or so. I think I mentioned it actually in a previous video. Let's just stop to take this in for a moment. So the problem that I have is that the song has such a specific, uplifting, kind of positive feel to it that I somehow have a really hard time finding lyrics for that fit that energy. I've actually realized this before, that for some reason I am much better at writing about very sad and melancholic and dramatic stuff, But as soon as it comes to more positive, uplifting type of stuff, I find myself getting stuck really easily. And in part, I think that has to do with the fact that uplifting type of imagery and words just very easily sound cheesy to me and just nauseating. And this actually touches on another subject that I've been wanting to talk about a little bit. That's kind of the overarching concept and title for this album. So for those of you who are somewhat familiar with mindfulness and Zen in particular, you might have noticed that right here, right now, is a phrase that's very commonly used in Zen practice. And I chose this title for this album because, long story short, I've been really getting into mindfulness for the last couple of years. It's been an interest of mine for a long, long time. And I have practiced mindfulness, on and off over the years for at least like 20 years or so. But it really never amounted to anything really seriously. Some years ago, I think 4 years ago or something, I gave it another try, the whole mindfulness thing, and somehow it just clicked this time. I found something that I'm pretty sure is the point to be found with this type of practice. Or to put it a little bit more eloquently, it's not something you find so much because it is always right here, right now. It is something that you learn to recognize. That's a little bit more apt of a description, I think. And so naturally, because our oceans is to a very large extent kind of a reflection of what I go through in my own personal life. So it only made sense to make mindfulness kind of the overarching concept behind this album.